I won't get that until I'm 45, and then I have to poop in a box and ship it.
Are you gonna do Cologuard?
Until your Brody Brodeur's age. Yeah.
I'm gonna label the box, and it's gonna say Brody Brodeur Jr.
Wait, hold on. So
Bono.
if you don't go get your poop and your colon checked, right?
Yeah.
Or your prostate, whatever.
My prostate. What?
Whatever. You get your fucking shit done. Like, you get your colonoscopy and your prostate checked.
You haven't got a colonoscopy yet?
Shut up! Don't tell me. Shut up.
I'm too young for that. But I am looking forward to it.
I'm too young to. All right.
I got to mark on my calendar.
So, Carlos, how fucked up? I mean, are you going to request extra? No.
Less lube.
I'm going to request a bigger camera.
Well, Carlos, you're not going to believe this, but
You've been thinking about this, haven't you?
I'm going to request
we were able to find one of Andy's ex-wives just sent back a Sony CyberShot 7.0 megapixel.
Father stains, finally.
Wow. That was fantastic.
The footprint on this camera is 3 inches by 6 inches, and that's before you press the zoom out button.
I really hope that's an 8K.
Yeah, this is a...
4K. It's going to be broadcasted on ESPN Plus.
This is an 8K camera, Carlos, but how many inches is it?
Which K is it? It's KY.
Does it qualify as a chode?
Hello, I'm Robert Stack, and you are listening to the Ask Casters podcast.
Episode 20 of the Ask Casters podcast. Coming off of a World Cup preview episode, what would you expect next from the Ask Casters? Well, how about a hodgepodge of NHL hockey, NBA, coaches getting fired, and some with sketchy backgrounds getting hired, NFL trades, and the World Series delays a game because of inclement weather. Everything here on episode 20 of the Ask Casters podcast. You get all 4 Ask Casters today. Myself, TJ, who has sunglasses on and also is laughing very hard at something that I must have missed.
All day.
I've missed that already.
You can check the game notes.
I will check the game notes. Shawway here for the first time in a while.
Hi. Well, 2 weeks, I guess. But yes, I am back.
Thank you for coming back, technical director.
No problem.
We really, really suffered the last 2 weeks without you.
Moderator.
And Carlos, Shakira Saver, C. Dangle, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
So
I am just happy that Shawway's back. After probably the lowest rated episode of all time.
So
I don't know if I'll make it any better, but I'm here.
So before we hop into the hodgepodge of sports, TJ, what's new?
Nothing's new. The Devils beat the Avalanche 1-0 on Monday.
Wow, that didn't take long to
No,
get in.
sure as hell didn't.
1-0. Were they playing soccer?
Just good
1-0.
physical trap,
1-0.
fucking New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, classic
It was
1997.
probably an own goal too.
Scott Stevens was fucking elbowing people all over the ice again. It was glorious.
Ken Danico spitting chiclets everywhere.
Yeah, Ken Danico. Yeah,
Peter Sikora with his fucking full visor.
Ken Danico was one of the first NHL players to use the EPA system or the Employee Assistance Program, and he went to rehab.
That's a
great rehab story.
Great way to start this program.
Hey, what's everyone else doing?
Shawway, what's new?
What is new? Well, not a whole bunch to report. Yes, the Avs did lose to the New Jersey Devils. Their East Coast swing did not go great, but they're in Finland this week, and they play a game on Friday, so they're doing all the media rounds today. But it's a good time to be a Chiefs fan after their loss to the Bills and then their resurgence against the 49ers. And also looking back at some of our predictions earlier this year where someone said that they were going to be at the best third place in that division.
That same person said they're going to win the Super Bowl, so I don't know what you're talking about.
After the fact.
Still more recent.
Okay.
Still more recent. 30 seconds later.
Yeah, 30 seconds later.
It still counts.
Yeah. But no, things are going A-okay. And you guys did a great job on the World Cup podcast.
Thank you. I really had nothing to do with that. two out of the 3 Askcasters couldn't even fill out the bracket properly, if that tells you about our expertise going into World Cup.
Yeah, that was we had to have another production meeting. Whoops-a-daisy.
By the way, Askcasters, if you were expecting episode 2, basically the follow-up episode to the World Cup preview, and wanting to walk through the rest of the brackets with the Sweet 16 with us, the reason we are going to postpone that is because we were extremely responsible and didn't bring our brackets along with us today. So, exactly. So, we are going to hop into the rest of the sports world, but before we do, Carlos, good to see you. How are things?
The Patriots won a game.
Yeah.
Woo!
With Frank Zappa?
No, it was old Mac Attack. He's back, but played the Jets. It was really more of a defense.
Is the Mac Attack back, Jack?
He's jacked. Jacked to the tits.
That was kind of a clusterfuck of a game, honestly.
God, that was so bad.
That was a very tough game to watch.
The Patriots offense stalled like 6 times on the 40-yard line. If you had the Pat's kicker, you probably made a killing on fantasy football.
Did not.
Nick Folk.
I'm usually lucky if I start a kicker in fantasy.
Hey, yeah, TJ started a tight end that was inactive, and he still beat me.
I did that in both leagues.
Did you forget, or you just didn't have a
You
backup?
were really quiet on Sunday, by the way.
You really were.
Were you asleep?
I even texted him about Arsenal kicking ass, and it took him a while.
What's sleeping
I slept in.
3 p.m.?
Something like
Well,
that.
we went to bed at 9 a.m.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah.
I had a rough night of GTA.
God.
I was building my empire, and I got a really cool car. I was able to upgrade my engine, so I was running over a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
That was great.
Anyway, so yeah, the Real Madrid is gonna whoop tomorrow. You know, Celtics ass tomorrow. It's gonna be a ass kicking for the ages.
Yep.
First place is at stake.
Yep.
Celtics gonna have 38 corners and not score once.
And G-Boy's going to hit the over.
How have you guys been doing with those prop bets?
I'm just terrible.
I hit mine whenever
parlay.
Thursday, whenever it was.
I had my parlay last night with old Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Nick Chubb, I think, did well for a lot of people last night.
Bet like $7 and won like 60. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking
Did you
right.
see that guy that won $30K last night? Because
What did he do?
Nick Chubb went over 60-some yards.
I think he cashed out on like a 17-leg parlay.
But it was 124,000, and he cashed out at 30,000. He would have hit.
Yeah, I think I'd probably puss out like that too.
I don't know, man. Nick Chubb going against fucking the Bengals.
I'm with you, but if I've got,
It depends on which Bengals team shows up that day. You either get the world beaters or
but not on
the
defense, though. On
masturbators.
offense, I don't know.
It was a
I
tough
would-
night
Yeah,
for the
it's
Bengals.
tough. I think if Deshaun Watson would have been the quarterback, I would have taken that. But with old Jacoby Brissett, I probably would have cashed out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't. Yeah,
30K is 30K.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, hell of a night at Waltz.
And my brother was happy about cashing out with $500 from his DraftKings account. So, hey, he doubled his money. Fuck it, get it, cash out when he can.
Yeah.
So do we start there, boys? Do we start with NFL? And we got a little bit of some trade action that's happened today. You guys just kind of hop right in. We can talk about the games that were last week. I'm trying to think of the games that were really of significance. My Raiders shit the bed pretty good against New Orleans.
Shocker.
That was-
Shit the bed is an understatement.
And shit the bed for my fantasy team.
Are we getting ready to put a moratorium on them, or
I think Josh McDaniels is going to be the next Patriots offensive coordinator again. Like next week.
Leave in the middle of the night with a
That's
note.
probably why Bill Belichick didn't hire an offensive coordinator for the Patriots, because
We'll
he
see how
knew
it goes.
McDaniels would shit the bed as a head coach and come right back.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, honestly. Like, his track record speaks for itself. Yeah, he had a hot start when he was with Denver, but
It's crazy though. This team is it's stacked.
They're supposed to be.
They're
mean,
stacked
they
everywhere.
They have a playoff. They had a playoff team last season, and on paper got better, and they're 2-5.
And he just got shut out by the Saints.
and they play in. I mean, one of the, I guess not one of the best divisions in football, but they put to play against the Chiefs and the Chargers, which are two.
But they also get the Broncos twice.
Nobody really expected them to beat the Chiefs and the Chargers, but good God, they couldn't even beat the Saints with fucking Andy Dalton as a quarterback, and
How is he still in the league?
Who, Josh McDaniel?
Yes, both of them.
Yes, both of them.
So
can you imagine a team with both of them?
Oh God.
So the Raiders have been pretty disappointing, but speaking specifically Raiders versus Saints, I'm going to throw out a TJ-like theory early in the podcast.
Whoa!
I have gone ahead and I'm starting to throw down some money on the New Orleans Saints. I've already done it for them to win the NFC South. So
speaking of a wild division, we can get back to that.
Yeah, and that's the reason I did it. Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay has got some issues. So
let me ask you this though: do you keep that bet if Kamara gets traded by tomorrow?
God, they're done.
Trade deadline was today.
Well, it's still not over, but they're saying the Bills were showing serious interest.
Well, but they just traded for Naheem Hines.
Who?
The Bills did?
Yeah.
I've had him in fantasy for 5 years.
I don't know.
Because they couldn't get Kamara.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I guess the Saints probably won like 2 first-round picks or something crazy like that.
I mean, after a 3-touchdown performance, I'd probably be asking
absolutely.
for something in return.
Okay, so he's not going to get traded. Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure deadline's done with. I mean, it ended at 4 p.m. Eastern today.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at midnight.
But to your point, there could have been deals that are still been put in before that deadline and that are still just trying to make it way through. So.
And that will be reported way past our 7:30 Central Time.
Yes.
Bedtime.
You never know. But yeah,
So what's the bet here?
Okay, so I went ahead and bet plus 500 that they'd win the NFC South. So the Buccaneers are still projected to win that division, which I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen. And they just lost Shaq. Didn't they just lose Shaq Barrett for the year? So that's another hit.
I don't think so. Is it for the year?
Huh. I thought he tore his ACL. No, he either tore his pectoral.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So he's gone.
I don't know. Like, do you think Brady announcing finally that he's actually divorced and getting that over with? Do you think that brings him back, or do you think this is just going the way it's been going?
This has the feel of a team that's going to win that division that's like a game or two over 500.
Right, but
I don't know if it's going to be the Bucks, the Falcons, or the Saints.
Or the Panthers. They're still in there.
Maybe not the Panthers. But just looking at what a mess that division is, TJ, you and I talked about this already. Your thought is that you also don't think that the Buccaneers are going to win the NFC South, but you're thinking that the Falcons are going to get that.
They have been the surprise team. I have been stating this. I've been harping on it since late July.
Have you been harping on this?
Harping?
Was this before or after your Raiders take in the AFC
It was the
West?
Broncos take.
Doesn't matter.
No, I don't know.
I think it was a collective shit.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was the same time that Shawi predicted that the Colts would win that division.
That's
too.
probably right. That's probably fair. Yeah.
I just had to get that in.
Yeah,
there.
that's probably fair.
You're welcome, TJ.
We probably got in the same 3.
Yeah, idiot.
Damn it.
Askcasters, to use some of the new terminology, we do not keep receipts here at the Askcasters podcast.
Not at all.
That would ruin our credibility.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the one thing that's going to ruin our credibility. Yes.
Not the name.
Definitely not the pudding pops.
Not the name. And Ham Johnson and CBD Meister following us.
Oh, yeah. Props and a shout out to our newest follower, CBD Meister.
CBD Meister, I hope you're listening in this fine Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening.
It's Tuesday.
I know, but they're listening to it on a Thursday, you douchebag.
What if they're following us on Twitter? They're going to see the tweet later.
Who's going to tweet it?
Somebody here.
Anyway.
Okay, walk us through this Atlanta Falcons take here.
I've been harping on this for...
There you go again, harping.
I have been harping. I've been harping pretty damn well. I've been harping about how good of a quarterback Mariota is and how set up that team is for success. And it's there.
Like
And
success.
it's coming to fruition.
They just traded what's his
Calvin
name?
Ridley, but he's not even playing.
I get that, but okay.
So, okay, what was your argument there? That
Well,
sucked.
no, I'm saying, what are they gonna do? Like, are they thinking that they're gonna get maybe a top 10 draft pick and just pick a wide receiver
Maybe.
to replace him?
To replace
I'm just
him?
saying, like,
So that
are they officially thinking that they're gonna be bottom 10
no.
to draft top 10?
But how that deal works out, depending on Calvin Ridley's incentives,
They
could
can get up to a second round pick.
yeah,
I
he could
that.
get up to a second round pick.
But okay, is this draft pick or draft class heavy on wide receivers, or is it? I think it is. So all the good ones are going to be gone first round probably.
Yeah, because their 2023 pick is in the 5th round, a part of this deal.
Yeah.
And then their second round compensation pick is 2024.
Yeah. So I don't think.
But right now,
True. Yeah.
right
I know
now,
what you're saying.
I mean, who else in that division are you trusting? Do you trust Carolina? Fuck no.
No.
Do you trust Tampa Bay? No. Do you trust fucking the Saints?
I'll make an argument for it.
Clear your throat, sir.
We'll trust that Andy will make an argument.
I will make an argument.
I don't know. Out of all those crappy ass teams, I mean, still on paper, the Buccaneers are on paper.
And they are
Gonna win
favored.
it.
They are favored to win that division. But I felt it was time to take a shot. So ultimately, what I was looking at. Are you done with your Falcons take?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you, Gargles.
So what? What I was originally seeing is what the Saints were going to pay to win the NFC, because the NFC sucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, if they can win their division, there's the only team that you'd say they absolutely don't have a shot against is Philadelphia. They have a shot against every other team that they would potentially play in the playoffs.
What about Minnesota
What?
at
in the-
6-1?
Whoa.
At the playoffs in the NFC?
Did you just say that?
Hold on.
If let's look. I'm gonna again. Here's where we're making this argument.
I don't think they have a shot against the 49ers.
I
How good
think
did they look the other day.
they don't look. They're so bipolar. Like sometimes they look great, and sometimes they look terrible. But I think the
So
Saints.
that offense can't do shit.
Saints.
Yes.
Let me walk you through this.
They need
They
Mike
haven't
Thomas
they
back.
haven't had a healthy Jameis Winston all season. They haven't
When
had
are they going to get him back?
I don't know, but
Exactly!
they've still been winning.
How long has he been out? 4 or 5 weeks?
4 to 5 weeks.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he's getting healthy now. He could come back. Is he going to come back or is he out?
he will come back at some point. We just don't know when.
I don't feel like you know this. I feel like you're shooting
question
from
is,
the hip.
can he stay healthy?
All they need to do is make the fucking playoffs. And at the rate that NFC South is going, they might be able to
Does
do it
every
in 5.
team on that division have a losing record?
In that division, the only quote unquote
The Falcons.
the Falcons are 500, and that's the best
Wow.
team in that division.
It's pretty much our
Our,
fantasy
our,
football
our
division.
predictions are terrible at the beginning. Of
Mine are fucking great. I don't know
No,
what the
they're
fuck you
not.
got.
Chiefs are going to win the division. Be third place.
Hey, I said they're going to win the Super Bowl. Duh. Come on. Get with it, guys.
Yeah, 5 weeks later.
Duh. I mean, it's better to make your predictions 5 weeks after the fact.
True.
So
I predict now.
Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna. I don't say it's gonna take a miracle for them to make a push, but I mean, if they get all their ducks in a row, they could potentially make a run for the division. But with that division, it's anybody's game besides Carolina, quite honestly. Because I mean, there's plenty of time.
One game behind
I know.
second place.
Yeah, exactly. That's the wild thing about it, where their points, their differential is just -1 with their defense. They've scored 199 and given up 200 points so far this year.
So if they can get healthy towards the tail
Look
end
at
of
Charlie, the stat guy.
if they can get healthy towards the tail end of the season, here's the last 4 games: Falcons, Browns, Eagles. They're going to probably lose. Panthers.
So they'll go
They
3-1.
can close 3-1.
Hey, and what, like, do they get Philly the second to last game, or is it the third?
Second to last game
Okay,
they got
Who's
Philadelphia.
to say they're just already clinched and just resting?
Quite possible, but if the NFC East teams keep winning, they may not have that luxury. But
Right.
I mean, good point.
Yeah, but by that time, they could probably already clinch. Like, the Cowboys and the Giants are probably gonna win another or lose another game somewhere in there.
Right.
So with 2 left, they've probably already clinched.
You know who you have to watch out for too?
Oh
If
boy.
you said the Cowboys, I'm gonna throw a beer.
No,
right here.
fuck them.
Okay.
I don't believe in it.
Spoken like a true Cowboys
I
fan.
don't believe in it.
Did you guys see the Halloween thing where it's like bandwagon fan and it said Yankee hat,
Yeah.
Cowboy shirt.
Oh my god.
Being a Cowboys fan as a millennial is like believing in Santa Claus. It
got-
was.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa, whoa!
There's
You
no
got
Santa
real-
Claus.
Okay.
This is how
What
you
the
tell
fuck?
us.
I've been putting cookies out for no reason.
How did I get?
I've been eating them.
How did I get that bag of Sour Patch Kids?
I left it for
Oh, okay.
Special.
I'm a little rascal. Anyway,
So who do we have to
being a
look at?
Cowboys fan
Yeah.
is like being fucking. It's like believing in Santa Claus. It is really cool for the '90s. Like, but 1997.
Tennessee.
Specifically 1997.
think
Tell me what
Tennessee-
happened with Santa Claus in his timeline in 1997.
Aikman got hurt.
Oh, okay.
Aikman got a concussion.
Okay.
Tim Allen was the Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's when the fucking shit went the fan, and that cokehead got the lead role.
A real
And-
Christian Santa.
Yeah. Christian Coke
When we were a proper country.
Kringle.
Kringle.
Hey, look who just went number 1 in the national college.
We can talk.
Tennessee.
Ooh.
dropped the ranks.
Okay.
We should be.
Yeah, let's
Hendon
go. Keep-
Hooker.
keep-
All
let's keep
right.
talking about NFL.
We'll get there.
No, it is.
Anyway, you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Anyway,
Are you a Yankees fan too?
no, I'm a Cardinals fan, which
Oh.
is a Cardinals fan.
Which is just as bad.
My dad's from St. Louis.
Yeah, but were you?
Do you know who your dad is?
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's
Boom,
Nico
boom.
Mannion's dad.
Did you not
Boom,
see the
boom,
meme?
pat.
Did you not see the
Boom, boom,
meme for
pat.
Spirit Halloween that said father and it was an empty box?
That coincides with that that Christmas or the Halloween costume I had when I was the boy in the milk carton.
Oh yes, and I was
Oh,
Billy
fuck.
Mays.
I forgot
R.I.P.
about that.
Billy Mays here. Uh-oh.
So I don't talk and mess up your podcast.
Well, that's too late. That time has passed.
If you're starving, TJ, and then I have mummy dogs. If anybody wants a
Mummy dogs. That sounds
it's
delightful.
gonna take
I'm
me
gonna
20 minutes. So
destroy
if you
some
want a
mummy
mummy
dogs.
dog, let me
Hell
know.
yeah.
Sharon, while you're here, you might as well give us your current understanding.
right.
Yeah, what? Tell us what you're thinking. How are the Chiefs doing? What does the NFL look
The
like?
Chiefs are awesome. They have the #1 quarterback of all time. Even over Brady and Joe Montana and
He's been here for 5 years.
Bart Starr and
Bart Starr.
Lenny Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
Joe
going.
Namath.
All right.
Joe Montana.
Grant Tarkenton.
Whoa.
Montana.
I said Joe Montana.
Did you?
He was a linebacker.
If you want a mummy dog,
Yes, I'll take a mummy dog.
give me 20 minutes to cook it.
All right.
TJ, if you want something to eat, I can. If you're starving,
I'm a hungry boy.
He's starving.
where'd you get the meat glasses at?
What did you eat?
Hey, did you get your Raiders thing done, Andy?
I did. It's all set up.
It is?
Speaker's
Is it
good.
first?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Ciao.
Sharon, have you had your chocolates today?
Yeah, too. And your dad just said to me, "Did you take some cereal? You're slurring your words." I said, "Yeah, I took 2 and took a nap."
And a walk-off.
That is a walk-off home run
You know
for
what?
my
You might not
family.
have a father of the year, but you have a mother of the year.
And
My family is sponsored by 3chai.com and takes antipsychotics for naps.
Sponsored by Seroquel.
And mummy dogs.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
TJ, you were gonna go off on something else about.
Oh wow! What a
You were gonna
day.
not talk about the Cowboys, but you were gonna talk about someone else in the NFC maybe that's
Yes.
gonna make a run.
so
The Giants.
let's just take a look here and look. Let's keep a look at our betting odds. Atlanta is 4-4.
We're still talking about the fucking South.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have a betting point to bring up.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Carolina is 2 games outside
Which,
of winning that division
Still
of
in
being.
it.
which
Still
is
in it.
fucking
They are
nuts.
plus.
With is it PJ Walker,
I have no idea.
the quarterback? Yeah.
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah. I think
They are plus 3,500
He
to
didn't
win
play
the
bad,
division.
no.
DJ Moore fucked that
Did
game
you
up for him.
see that fucking Hail Mary? That
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
DJ Moore fucked that game for him.
I don't think that was even like, you know how obviously Hail Marys just chuck it up and just see who can jump and catch it.
He down
I
it
think
somewhere.
that was a fucking place ball. Like it was somewhere where the quarterbacks couldn't get it. It was beautiful.
It was in route with where.
But
he
you know what they said about that penalty at the end? They said that it shouldn't have counted because he was off the field. He was off the field already. And
Oh shit! Really?
yeah, that's what I read today. Not read, I heard.
So-
I don't read much. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that would be my value bet in the NFC South. I mean,
I like the Saints better over the Panthers though.
but this is a value bet. This is
35. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the Saints?
Plus,
Fit
I mean, to get out, you talking about out of the
to
division?
to win the division?
the
Plus
Saints are
500 out of the
plus
out of-
400 right now.
What about the Panthers are plus what?
The Panthers are 2 games outside of being tied for the division, and they're plus 3,500.
God, I have $7 with their name on it.
God,
All right.
this is why I don't gamble.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it's really fun. You'll hate yourself.
Yeah, I know. I heard
Besides,
it do fantasy.
obviously, besides the South, what's the? I mean, the West is pretty tight too.
Yeah.
With the
NFC or-
Seahawks. NFC, yeah.
And just like you're saying, the Cardinals are and Rams are only 2 games out of first place,
Who's the quarterback for the Seahawks right now?
Geno Smith.
Geno fucking Smith.
and he's doing pretty well.
From
actually.
backup to bust to starter.
They wrote me off. I didn't write back.
I love
Geno Smith, who
Who
is
said that?
he is
Geno Smith.
Oh, good for him. I thought it was like I thought you were gonna say Eminem.
No, I'm dumb.
Or the guy who just got shot playing dice.
Hey,
Oh,
R.I.P.
Take
RIP takeoff.
I never heard of her or him.
it.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually.
God damn it.
Geno Smith, who was fighting for the starting quarterback position against Drew Lock, is now in the MVP conversation.
Well, I don't think is he in the comeback player of the year conversation? Because wasn't he like?
Just wait till Deshaun
Not-
Watson comes back.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say so. To your point.
Saquon Barkley might have an argument in there.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Trying to think anybody else from a comeback perspective.
Tua.
who-
Maybe.
If he stops drooling on him.
New England, New England's kicker.
Good fuck.
No, I didn't say anything
That was
bad
a good
about
I didn't
Tua.
say I was going to edit it.
Who? Wait. I think that's really
Nick
the only.
Folk.
That's really it. I mean, Geno Smith. I mean, really, he's one of the best comeback stories right now.
I don't know who was hurt last year. That cast.
And Saquon.
Yeah, that'd be a good
I
one.
think so. I think those are 2 good candidates.
Daniel Jones. Andy wrote him off.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
my God. Who is this?
It's not Jew Boy. That is one of my betting parlors from Sumner County, Kansas.
Asking for bill money.
Hey, it's Tommy.
Did that caller have any Mountain Dews?
5 of them.
Wow. Take a fucking laugh.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Do we want to talk NFC West?
I mean,
It's an interesting division.
yeah.
It's one of
interesting.
those that could be anyone that gets hot. I mean,
I think at the beginning of the season, the Rams were probably favorite. I would say
They
But
look
now,
like shit.
I think the Niners are probably fucking favorite now with Christian McCaffrey there.
Yeah. And then when they get Dabo back, holy fuck, they're gonna.
Yeah, they are favored to
And they
win.
got fucking Garoppolo, a top 20 quarterback.
Oh, no. They are doing this despite Garoppolo.
I'm gonna fucking pull out the stats.
You know what?
He's top
He
20
has
now.
looked good. I
He
will
looked great
say
yesterday.
he doesn't look like
He
Mariota.
always looks
Whatever
great.
that
He's
was.
Yeah, he
a
always
gorgeous
looks like
man.
dreamy.
Gorgeous human.
He is. He's dreamy.
They are -1 for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk about you.
Are you a Jimmy
Can you
G
say his
fan?
name like 3 or 4 times?
Jimmy G. Jimmy G.
How big's that Subway sub?
Can you put the Chipotle Ranch on it, Tony Romo?
Do you want a 6-inch or a foot long?
18 inches. I'm a big girl.
I want a cheese wheel.
And a Coke.
That might have been the most uncomfortable part of our podcast.
I'm glad Andy put things into my mouth.
All right.
You're welcome. They were Subway subs, Jimmy.
Yeah, all
Inches
18,
wheels.
all 18 inches of yoga
18
mat
inches.
bread. I was hungry.
There's another
Do you have a
problem.
point to make on the Rams here and the Niners?
No, I think the dynamic
Talk about subs.
the dynamic of McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, I think they're the clear-cut favorite to win the division. That's all I have.
Are we surprised how bad Arizona's been this first 8 games?
No.
I am.
Dude, Modern Warfare 2 just dropped, and it's only going to get worse.
It's bad.
It was double point weekend again
Yeah.
for Kyler.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
It's gonna be insane. Their net points are their like
If
point differential is
if I'm
minus
the-
28.
If I'm like the the owner of the Cardinals, I'm like unplugging the electricity. I am paying millions of dollars to have.
How are we gonna see candles?
It's gonna be a hamster running to get that place lit up.
They're gonna be on dial up.
He'll be he'll be running around the sticks with a goddamn twig, fucking trying to shoot people like he was 6.
I will say this for Arizona. You could tell that Kyler Murray missed DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre
Anybody would
Hopkins
miss
got
DeAndre
a million targets the other day.
Oh yeah.
But they still lost.
That catch he had was stupid. That
Yeah.
one-handed catch.
I'm not sure what's on those gloves anymore, but
Sticky pads.
it appears to be. He sticks his hand into a beehive before the game. But
Covered in honey.
so also in the NFC
Oh,
West.
beehive.
God.
Wow.
Speaking of wow.
Edit. Also, I think the Rams. I'm not convinced that they don't get OD beat again. Allen Robinson is not working out. He is not the option.
No.
Cam Akers is not even part of this team anymore.
They,
The
yeah,
wasted 4th-round pick.
they've got Cooper Kupp, and that is it.
And he got injured last game. I
Dude,
think-
that was
He's all right,
He's
but
fine.
that was scary.
Yeah.
You probably shit your pants there, fantasy.
He
owner,
wasn't
TJ.
watching. He wasn't awake.
Yeah.
I have the interns run my fantasy team.
Oh yeah.
We can tell.
No, who did the Chiefs pick up at wide receiver? They picked up.
Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that for them. That's who it was.
Didn't he go to Florida State?
Florida. He went to Florida. He's an okay weapon to add to that offense.
He was on the
but
He was on the Giants practice squad.
He's
No,
No,
he was first round draft pick, and he's only played 12 out of the.
But I think he was in the
He's-
practice squad.
He was quote unquote hurt for most of the season.
Oh yeah, because he was pissed off.
Yeah,
at the
he just
Giants.
wanted to move.
So he was in the practice squad.
kind of.
Okay.
But speaking as a Chiefs fan, I would rather them made a deal for some defensive help at corner or on the defensive line. I mean, it doesn't matter if your offense has scored 35, but if you're giving up 35, it doesn't mean shit. I mean, there's the game against the Bills was pretty, evident that they need some defensive help. If they're going to try to contend for another Super Bowl shot this year, especially against the Bills, who are the favorite, in my opinion, in the AFC.
Oh, in the AFC. Okay.
They held the Bills to 24, though.
I understand, but they were still moving the ball, and if your defense can't get off the field and give your offense a chance to score points,
And the Chiefs need their offense on the field.
Yes.
They're not going to win a game without Mahomes.
Exactly.
Their defense is not going to win them a game.
Yeah.
And I think the Bills' defense might win them a game.
No, they are stat. Yeah.
Von Miller.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a bad move,
It was
but I
weird.
wish they would have made more.
It was weird that they went for an offensive weapon. I mean, do they really need him?
I don't know. I mean, it
That's
seems
wild.
like
That's like the Patriots going for another fucking running back.
I think the Kadarius Toney.
Stacking them
Rex
up?
Burkhead.
What are we fucking stacking them up? Yeah.
I think the Kadarius Toney move is more a move long term because I think they realize that they've only got Juju Smith-Schuster on loan for basically a year.
Yeah.
There's no way they re-sign him based off of the contract.
That's what I've heard.
He's been doing well.
He's other than Kelsey, he's their number one wide
What's with their
receiver.
contract? What's with his contract?
He's
Is
just-
it
it's just-
loaded
it's just
on
a-
the second year?
It's just a 1-year contract.
Well, yeah, but why won't they re-sign him?
Because he's going to get paid.
Yeah, after this year,
significantly
with how
after
well
this
he's
year.
doing, he's gonna get paid somewhere.
He's going to be a wide receiver one. So
Probably go to the Rams and take Robinson's contract and do just as bad.
Yeah. The
We'll
TikTok guy
TikTok.
is gonna get paid.
I think in this, Schwammy, this is something we've been talking about for game after game after game now. And so in addition to the Juju Smith-Schuster issue, they really haven't figured out Sky Moore yet. Like, they still have no idea how to utilize him or if they're going to utilize him. So I don't know if their thought is that Kadarius Toney's going to take off some of that workload, but maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see. It's going to be an interesting.
Because I think they want him to be Tyreek, and I don't think he can be Tyreek.
No one is.
He doesn't have. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the Chiefs want him to be, and he's not that. I mean, he's fast, but
Tyreek is a generational player. Like
he's
is
the biggest fucking neck I've ever seen. I was watching an interview with him and Kevin Hart the other day. I was like,
he's
what,
all neck.
Well, maybe
what happened to your cheekbone? Like, he doesn't have it, just neck. It's insane.
He's all traps.
Maybe compared to Kevin Hart.
Well, Kevin Hart's pretty ripped too.
Well, I mean,
did you see he was
for a 5'2" guy?
Did you see he was Tyrion Lannister for Halloween?
No.
Oh,
that is great.
You haven't seen it? I'm gonna pull a picture.
But still speaking on the Chiefs, I think the wide receiver room was already fine as it is. I understand the future move for it, but it's just something that's gonna.
They got him on the cheap.
Yeah.
They got a guy that was a first-round draft pick within like the last year or two, and I mean it is on the cheap. So we'll see if a better it has. I mean, it does kind of have that feel like an Odell Beckham who wasn't happy where he was at.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a different place of change of scenery is what we need.
And he's also been tied to the Chiefs as well. And wow, that's a great picture. So, but he's still trying to rehab from his injury from last year. So, we'll see if the Odell Beckham Jr. remembers to Kansas City and whoever else. Comes.
Odell is not coming to Kansas City.
I don't think he is too, and I would rather not spend the money on him. I'd rather spend the money on.
Bring him back. He'll come back on the cheap. It won't be anything.
I know, but at the same time, I would rather spend money and
he'll probably go to the Bears. Bears are loading up, by the way.
Oh yeah,
draft picks.
Chase Claypool. How do you say
Chase
Claypool?
That guy.
They got rid of the defender they just got rid of. Whatever his name is.
Oh,
Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith.
Roku
Smith. Roku
Goku
stick.
Smith.
I am Google for Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, so anything else NFL wise?
The Dolphins are they're trying to load up as well. They got Bradley Chubb on a defensive move today
for a second-round pick, isn't it?
I believe so.
I think they gave away a.
And Chase Edmonds.
Why? I mean, is that worth it?
They were loaded. Because when they got Waddle, they gave up a first for Waddle.
Where was he at before?
What did you just win on craps? What's going on over there, TJ?
Poco went upstairs.
Oh, okay.
What? Where was he at before?
Waddle?
Mm-hmm. Alabama.
I don't know.
They traded him directly.
But the Dolphins got Bradley Chubb for a 2023 first-round pick, and they also sent Chase Edmonds to the Broncos.
I don't know. The Dolphins are kind of a weird team for me because they're like a very they win in style, like they're the big play team, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know that if you go to like a Kansas City or a Buffalo in the fucking middle of February or January when it's cold as shit, I don't think they're the gritty, like fucking I'm gonna beat you in the running game or anything like that. I think they're a showy team, like they're gonna just wow you.
They can't.
But they're a dome team. They're a dome and they're a turf team. I don't think they're gonna go in a fucking shitty field with wind or frozen. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I think you get Raheem Mostart going north and south, and you have Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill running jet sweeps or just any type of motion to get the defense thinking.
But
that's still dangerous.
They needed some O-line help to do that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. With Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, you can run the jet sweeps and the jet motions.
But Tua is not one to get rid of the ball quickly. He actually holds onto it.
He doesn't have to. If it's the dead of February or dead of January, whatever. They can do enough running jet sweeps and jet motions to get Raheem Mostart going up in north and south. They can do enough to displace the defense and get the linebackers' eyes moving enough in the backfield.
I don't see them beating the Bills.
Oh no, I don't either.
That's who they're gonna have to beat.
I don't see that happening this year, at least. No.
No, but they're a good team. They are a really good team.
Yeah, they are. But I think they're more of a showy, flashy team than a gritty. I'm gonna win a game by defense, or I'm gonna win a game by rushing for 40 times.
Here's a comparison. the Miami Dolphins are like the Toronto Maple Leafs, where they look good in the regular season, but shit the bed in the playoffs. Like that's the kind of team.
We
that
haven't
they are.
even seen this team in the playoffs.
That's just kind of how I see them, though.
Well, I mean, you're right. We haven't, but just seeing them
how they win
weekly,
games.
Is that how they win games?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see it.
What's wrong with 5-3?
Nothing at all. But I'm with Shaway. I think when it gets down to it, when they have to really they have to rely on one aspect of their game plan, I don't think they'll win then. If they have to rely on the rushing, or if they have to rely on special teams or on defense, I don't think they'll
But
win.
if it's the dead of January,
February,
March, whatever.
But do you see them
when it's March Madness and you're leaning on Tua?
He's a great guy.
Do you see them beating the Bills or the Chiefs?
Okay, so
hell, I mean,
here's what I wanted to get to.
yeah.
They already beat the Bills. They beat them already.
This year?
Yes.
In Miami, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
can't go on the road and win. And
what else do you want them to do? Schedule an 18th game, fucker?
No, but they're not gonna have home field advantage, so they're not gonna progress in the playoffs.
They can if they can do it. They can beat them.
No.
They did
It's
it.
yet to be seen.
In Miami.
In the playoffs.
I'm talking play. I'm talking fucking cold ass Buffalo fucking weather.
Buffalo hasn't gotten over the hill yet. You guys are
Over the hill. Is this your dad's birthday
What are you
party? What are you
talking
talking
about?
He's well over the hill.
They're over the hill.
They were 13 seconds away from going to the AFC Championship.
Have they ever been to the AFC Championship game?
A couple
Yeah.
times, I'm sure. Probably in the
In the
past.
90s.
They've been to
Oh my-
the
okay.
fucking Super Bowl
Fucking
before,
30
you
years
dumb
ago.
Back in
fuck.
1997 when
Here's
Troy Aikman hurt his
guy.
neck.
30 years ago, when I believed in Santa Claus and the Cowboys were winning Super Bowls, once upon a time.
Okay, but I mean, the point I'm trying to make is I don't see the Dolphins going into Arrowhead to progress to go to the AFC Championship in Buffalo, because that's where it's gonna go through.
I think it goes through Buffalo this year.
That's what I'm saying.
I-
it
yeah,
goes
I'm-
through
I'm
Buffalo.
with you.
They're gonna have to go to Kansas City.
But that's a good fucking team.
They are. I'm not saying they're not, but when it gets down to it, they're gonna
To
fucking
it.
suffer.
To it.
If they rely on Tua, who's been great by the way, if they rely on him,
When he counts to 3.
it's gonna be, yeah.
I mean, he's definitely a top 20 quarterback.
I agree.
He is.
Next 3 games for Miami: Bears, Browns, Texans.
That's a no win.
So yeah,
They're going to go 0-3.
they'll be 7-3.
That would be hilarious.
So get your Miami to make the playoffs bet in now.
No, they'll make the playoffs and they'll
Go
stop
Fish.
on their fucking tracks.
Miami to make, well, not to make the playoffs, but Miami to win the division. is-
Well, it's plus 900 because they're not beating Buffalo.
Plus
They're not
950.
beating Buffalo.
Ouch.
Damn.
Wow.
And if the Jets get their running game going again, it's gonna be tough for them to beat the Jets too. The Jets
Yeah.
are good.
Jets are not
By the
bad
way, one of
looking.
Miami's losses to the Jets, 40-17. Nice loss.
Brees Hall is no longer walking.
Oh, that's too bad.
But they need they got
They got Michael Carter, but
and then the other dude.
yes,
from
the other
Jacksonville.
dude.
That guy.
From
Sir
Jacksonville, the running
Dude. James Robinson.
Exactly. They can bring him. He didn't play this week. I'm saying that if they get it right again.
Wait.
I mean, I'm actually complimenting the Jets for once.
I just looked at the Jets home and road record. They are 1-3 at home and 4-0 on the road. That's strange.
Who they beat at home?
I don't know.
Jets,
The
Giants.
What's the Zach?
Efron.
No.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Brown.
God damn it. Zach Brown Taylor Band.
Wow. That was interesting.
I don't know if I got any more Zachs in me. Oh, Morris.
Zach Morris. Oh, damn it.
They beat the Dolphins at home. That's who they beat.
It's all coming around.
Yeah.
I got one more.
One more.
Okay.
Zach from the Power Rangers.
Zach Galifianakis.
God damn. I don't know any more Zachs, man. I'm out.
King of the Zacks.
King of the Zacks.
Zacks. Yeah.
Kind of like Jim Rome's Rex streak. I think I had 7 Zachs. Except for that one that was in that Vegas bar. Was that Vegas bar? There was a Zach story.
I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking
What's that
about?
story?
I don't think it's airable. The whole thing will get cut.
Zachs?
I can. There's a.
Try it.
Huh?
Try it.
Is that the dude that you made out with?
That was a guy that I took a shot out of his mouth.
Yeah, Zachary. Yeah, that was his name.
Yep.
When Kelsey got impregnated by the bar
Yeah,
owner.
she was
Oh my
creating
God.
Susie Stapler while I was taking shots out of a guy's
You're
mouth.
talking, I have to go grab a trash can.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, luckily,
Yeah.
I think
I have a picture. We have a picture of that somewhere.
I think someone
yeah,
does.
I need to go look through my.
Yeah.
I have a picture of Andy taking a
Uh.
shot out of Zachary's mouth.
Yeah, I had all the beads that night.
What?
Back to that bar the next day because
To get your credit
I
card.
left my phone.
You
again.
left
your
it-
phone, yeah.
In Vegas.
my
We had to walk
In
there.
Vegas.
We had to walk there.
I don't remember.
Oh wow.
So Heisman.
And then
So anyway, CJ Stroud's not your Heisman favorite anymore. But we did call this. We said when Tennessee beat Alabama, we said that was Hendon Hooker's Heisman game.
That was his Heisman moment, Heisman game. Did you guys? I know we're talking big time college athletics, but did
Thank
you
God.
guys see the halftime show at the Tennessee game? And the the cheerleaders were doing their thing, and they had a security guard act like he was bumping
I
in,
seen that. Yeah.
bumping into the cheerleaders, and then the fake security guard came.
He
and
got
like,
some
"What the fuck you
dance
doing?"
moves.
Yeah.
He fucking tore it up, man.
I
Yeah.
thought that was that the same game that the kid got beat in the tunnel.
No,
I think it was a different
one
game.
took place in Michigan,
Damn it.
one took place in Tennessee.
I get those two confused.
Everyone does.
They're all cesspools at this point.
Yep. Oh, a bunch of incest. Going on.
Wolverines and cousin fucking.
Yep.
I think that's the name of our podcast. For this one.
Wolverines and cousin fuckers. We'll change it.
So, I think when I looked up the top 5 candidates right here, and it said it has Hooker as number 1.
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing for the
Tennessee Vols.
number one team in the country.
So, and Tennessee has got. This is going to be the biggest game of the season, and they've had some big games up to this point. But they've got Georgia
Mhm.
at Georgia.
This
Yeah.
Saturday, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we should get together and watch that.
I might be asleep.
We should get together
Yeah.
and watch that.
Go to the sports book and watch it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I may have just woke up.
He literally just put the circle back in his pocket.
Let me spit this out real quick.
Hell yeah, we should do that.
Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson, your top 4 in the first released playoff. So that excludes Alabama, and that excludes Michigan.
But they're 5 and 6. 5 Michigan, 6 Alabama, respectively.
Alabama's still 6.
I like Michigan over Clemson.
I do too.
Body of work. I'm not a big fan of Clemson's body of work up to this point, and
Body.
quite honestly, I don't think they're the better team.
I don't think they're going to win in South Bend this weekend, and that's not me being a Notre Dame fan.
Hey, Chase Claypool went to Notre Dame.
That was technically a Clemson
That was
statement.
an old top thing right there.
Random.
Chase
Chase Claypool went to Notre
Hey,
Dame.
what's another day? Here's a golden domer.
That was technically a Clemson comment.
This
Notre
line.
Dame sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
So even though we put a moratorium on Notre Dame football because they suck, you want to guess the line Clemson Notre Dame? Just bet the spread.
3.5.
14.
It's at 4.
It went up.
I'm gonna be on Clemson. I think. I don't think that's enough points.
For Notre Dame to cover? Definitely not.
You have, who are they going to put quarterback?
Who, Clemson?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters, honestly. I think their backup's better than DJU.
Well, are they going to put DJ in?
The run
They
game.
might have to.
Their run game's pretty good too. They'll just run all over. In other words, Notre Dame sucks.
Notre Dame sucks.
But I'm just saying, it's only a 4-point line.
That's what I'm saying. I would take Clemson all day.
But we're getting back to the top 5.
Yes.
Clemson
Tennessee's gonna
sucks.
win the whole thing.
Man, I
Right?
know.
If they get past Georgia this weekend,
If-
it's over.
But then
right?
they have to potentially face. I think that
I'm
sets
saying
up a
I'm
scenario.
talking about the conference, not the national championship.
But I think that still sets up a scenario where Tennessee has to face Alabama in the SEC championship. I
They beat them
think.
once.
Well, then you'd have 1 loss Tennessee and 1 loss,
2 loss Alabama.
2 loss Alabama.
I know there have been some people talking about a disaster scenario where the
3
SEC
SEC
actually gets
teams.
three teams, and I can see that happening.
Tennessee,
Georgia.
Georgia.
And Alabama.
Those are the 3 best teams in the nation.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
They are.
Yeah. Is USC ranked?
They
10.
are. And they got another win. We're in good shape on that bet, by the way.
How's our friends in Colorado doing?
They lost again.
We're gonna win some money at the end of the season, boys. How much did you put on that? I think I put 100 on that. That was probably a bad decision.
I bet it twice. So I always
the real bet should be the over/under or how many times Andy's gonna bet that team.
So I think the only reason I still have a MyBookie account at this point is because like my entire futures for college football are in there. So
I'm using SportsKing like the shit out of it. It's been great.
I will say just a random bet that I lost over the weekend that I sent all to you guys. I was like all over. I woke up way too early on Sunday. And I was like, all right, game in London. Chelsea's playing Brighton.
Oh, I saw that.
Don't
That
even
was
know who
hilarious.
Brighton is. I was thinking like Light Bright. I was like,
Well-
oh, if they're named after Light Bright, they can't be any good.
Here's why I knew that bet was a bad idea. It's because Potter was the head coach at Albion before the year started, and then Chelsea raided their squad. They took like 2 players, so that was like, okay, they're just gonna play their asses off, and they were at home. I'm like, and Chelsea sucks.
I only found this out after
You
I
should
placed
just
the
always
bet.
text me.
That was my fault.
And I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Didn't someone get relegated recently too?
Who?
Out of the Premier
Did
League?
Who?
Was it like Manchester? Someone got relegated. I don't know. I saw something on Twitter. I thought someone got.
3 teams get relegated, or 2 teams get relegated.
did Atletico Madrid get relegated after that terrible loss that they had?
They
Just
got
in life.
relegated out of Champions League, yeah.
Who got relegated then? Because people were making jokes about it online. I thought it.
Nate.
Okay.
They got relegated.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Ted Lasso. I tell you what, I got fucked up on Friday night. Ted Lasso. I lost my mustache.
You look good though. You look good.
I drank like 18 Mick Ultras. I was fucked up. It was great.
Okay, that's really cool to like.
I took a bunch of shots too.
Don't brag about Michelob Ultras.
Well, that's
Why?
the only thing
What's
I
wrong
had.
with Michelob Ultras?
You got
Okay.
65 calories.
It's 94.
94, whatever.
Do you know
I'm not good at that.
a Guinness has 95?
I know,
Yeah,
but
but
that's
I
why
can't-
Michelob Ultra did 94.
I can't drink fucking 10 Guinnesses though. That's, I don't know, it's just
It's
too heavy.
light.
I mean, look, he's trying to keep a fairly good figure.
And
Hey!
let me tell you what,
You
though.
don't drink.
Oh yeah.
The cooler that I was getting them out of was full. So I was like, this cooler, I'm emptying this fucking thing tonight. Yeah,
Well,
I
at
was
least you
there.
have objectives in life.
Yeah, I'm gold. Or yeah.
That's do you tell like hiring officer or agents that
Yeah,
when you?
hiring-
How
officers.
How
Yes,
many
sir.
Mick can you drink on a party bus?
So, do you have any soft skills?
How big's the liability for the puking on the bus?
Oh, there's windows.
Remember when your ex-girlfriend fell out of a bus?
Yeah, that was great.
We were in this basement too.
At one point. No, we
No,
were
we were
at
at
Whiskey
Dick's.
Dicks. No, TJ and I left.
No, we were.
Yeah.
No, you left.
I
We
left,
stayed
yeah.
at
I
Whiskey
could have
Dick's.
sworn we were
No, we were
here.
at Whiskey Dicks. I remember
He
that.
came. No, we ended up coming back, and then he came back.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, after I left the hospital.
And then we played FIFA.
Glad you're not dead. Going to hang with my friends.
What was I gonna fucking say? Damn it, I lost my train.
And
And this has been another 3 Chai moment.
Oh, by the way, I'm getting ready to play a great video, but before we do need to mention our good friends at 3chai.com. Go to 3chai.com for all your Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 needs. TJ, what's the hottest thing at 3chai.com right now?
Hey everybody! I think the newest item at 3 Chai, if I do see, they were advertising Delta 9O. It's supposed to get you extra toasty for the
Winter's
mosty bang for your bucky. So try out the Delta 9. I am always going to go with my bulk order of 28 grams of distillate.
It's the Costco of Delta 9.
But no, check our friends out at 3 Chai. They are great people. They have been with us since the beginning, so we really appreciate what they've done to our show and what they do for our mental health and our regular health and just fucking playing GTA on Saturday nights.
And now, a moment from Mike Leach.
What's your favorite Halloween?
Candy corn. I mean, I completely ate candy corn. When I was a kid, well, gummy bears. Let's see. Gummy bears for sure. The Airbo. It's got to be the Airbo ones. And then the other thing I like is when they used to have the sprees in a box. Outstanding. You have to go to the dollar store to find it, but I do. And then the latest, you know, there's still candy innovation, although a while back I found that Europe has better candy than we did overall, just because they have gummy everything. And then, you know, they have those nerds clusters. Yeah, which is good.
Which is good.
Then if you go chocolate, probably almond joy.
Love it. Hopefully you'll get some of that next week.
Andy, you'll
Yeah,
have
we'll
to let us know where you got that video so we can give them proper, you know, props and recognition here.
I would like to give a shout out to the SEC network before we get sued.
Okay, good. That's what I was going at. Glad we're on the same page.
I agree with 99% of the things that Mike Leach said.
What's the 1%?
Almond joys.
Yeah, I hate almond joys.
Yeah.
Have you tried Nerds Clusters?
No, no.
They're amazing.
They're not bad.
Hold on.
There was an
What the
assembly
fuck
going
is
on.
that?
There's a rally going on up there.
It's a peaceful rally. Don't worry.
I think James Byrd is getting
think-
some Confederates together
Yeah.
upstairs.
I think there's Bibles burning upstairs right now. There's a gentleman with a little mustache up there right now yelling disgusting words in German.
boy.
Wow. So, Askcasters, we may not make it through the rest of this podcast, so we're going to speedily get through a couple things. One,
Does
before
anyone smell gas?
I'm leaving.
I mean,
That's just your pants.
real quick, Mel Tucker, the hiring decision by Michigan State. There are a lot of bad contracts in all of sports right now. Mel Tucker has been paid over $90 million to be under 500 at Michigan State this year. And not only are they bad on the court, the field, they are now beating people up off the field to the point where
it was, you know, in the stadium, off the field, in the tunnel. We want descriptions here.
Mel Tucker, if you haven't seen the video,
Google it.
a tunnel that's been in existence at Michigan Stadium for almost 100 years now without incident, as apparently now we have incidents. This is the second one this year at Michigan Stadium. The first one involving their state rival, Michigan State. But Mel Tucker now with adding to the resume of just being a garbage hire by Michigan State with his uncontrollable team. He's got 4 players that are being investigated, have already been suspended, and now Harbaugh from Michigan has called for criminal charges against some of the people in that video.
Yeah, that should be criminal charges. They got fucking jumped.
Yeah, weren't they
That wasn't a fucking fight.
Yeah, that was not a
That
fight.
motherfucker.
What
jumped
happened?
that
Like
motherfucker.
I heard what happened, but I
They were
didn't.
like in the tunnel, and I'm sure there was probably, you know, some
Jawing back
words
and forth.
being said, and then everybody Michigan side left. The Michigan State boys stayed and beat the living shit
They kind of like
out
pulled
of
them
two
all pulled them
dudes.
into their like
yeah,
their locker room a little
there was
bit.
I mean, there was a lot.
It was pretty chaotic for a sec.
Jesus Christ, it was bad. It
Yeah.
looked like fucking Black Friday in there. Like,
Yeah.
it was bad.
It was yeah.
And those fucking pussies. There was like 20 of them.
Yeah.
On one guy. I'm like, fuck you.
The hardest hitting Michigan State's done all season.
Yeah.
The contract for Mel Tucker, 10 years, $95 million. That's going to be fun to get out
Where
of.
did he come from?
Let me just say this. The Michigan State guys are cowards.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
they jumped the
I
two
agree.
dudes.
I
Yep.
agree.
Carlos,
You're not man enough to go one-on-one or, you know, keep it competitive off the field and on the field.
Carlos, it's in the show notes.
What?
Carlos calls Michigan State a bunch of pussies. And cowards.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were going to
It's
cut
on
that
the
off.
record, motherfucker.
I didn't know if you were going to cut that off, so that's why I
Oh
said
no,
cowards.
no.
Fuck you guys.
He's gonna beat your ass next week at the Royal Rumble. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah!
Fuck those guys.
Okay. One other contract related note, and then we'll hop into our impromptu NHL preview. Auburn has now fired another coach after 25 games, I believe is all he got. 24 games.
Not even 2 full seasons.
Auburn is now paying in buyouts over $50,000 a day. They now owe $35 million in buyouts to the last 2 coaches. And not an issue because this isn't professional football, but wait what Auburn's ready to do. They've got unlimited NIL money, they're saying, and they're ready to pay the fuck out of whoever's ready for that next 10-year, $100 million contract. And the name on the table is our good old friend, good old boy, Lane Kiffin.
Hell yeah. Do it, Lane.
Man, that's gonna.
You wanna hear another crazy contract thing? Today was the last day of Chris Bosch's Bobby Bonilla style contract.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know he even had a
Yep.
contract.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
he did. He's been getting paid since 2013.
Good for him.
Like a fuck ton of money.
Good for him. How much was it every year? You know?
I think total was like, plus like over $40 million, I think.
Yeah, it's alright.
Look it up.
Let's see.
Bobby Bonilla won though.
He got twice
120
and a balance of 120 twice monthly installments of just under $500,000.
No, it's like Bone Thugs and Harmony getting paid on the 1st and 15th.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily if Bone Thugs and Harmony were being paid on the 1st and the 15th, but I think they were just speaking to those that do get paid on the 1st and the 15th.
I wonder. Wake up.
It's the 1st of the month,
It's like that Dave Chappelle little bit they did on when black people got their reparations, and
hide the money on.
Hide the money. Let's poor people around. Oh, sir, I'm so happy that are you gonna finally give up your job as a truck driver? Truck driver. No.
Bought the straight cash.
I got enough mentals to feed me and my family for the rest of our lives.
I'm rich, biatch.
Bob, who'd you see at Kroger today? Well, Chris Bosch was in the money order line. Unbelievable. You never know what you're going to find on the 1st.
He was cashing his check.
And here...
You know how much he looks like Bobby Bonilla? Unbelievable.
And they invite a coal miner in to watch a game.
What? That's exactly... I knew where you're at, Carlos. Good.
All right.
What in the fuck? Now that we've got our production guy here, our real production guy, can we get some NHL preview music for...
You want some NHL?
Our NHL preview that won't get us sued? Oh, yes. Good.
Now
checking the status of
From
our
New York.
LLC now.
It's not in.
That's what she said.
Boys and girls.
Who did the Avalanche lose to this week?
Oh, here we go.
Who was it?
Who hasn't they lost to?
Who hasn't
on
they?
Monday, 1-0?
They lost to the New Jersey Devils by a score of 1-0.
Brody Brodeur just put a performance of a lifetime.
Were you calling him Brody?
He's a fuckboy.
In 30 years.
Brody Motor.
Yeah. Hey, don't look
He's
now.
a frat boy.
Don't look now. The Devils are second place in the Metropolitan with 6-2.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, they're playing some pretty good hockey to start the season.
Rangers are still a team.
Yeah. They haven't got relegated to the ECHL yet.
Askcasters, I mean, you can go a lot of places for content. I mean, specific NHL content.
I think
like
TJ's about to tell you to go elsewhere.
No, like Shawway.
Leave right now.
Shawway and I and the other guys will tell you the stats and who to like and who's going to come out of a division or a conference. Carlos, though, he tells you the important shit. Is a team still around?
Brody Brodeur.
Brody Brodeur is a fuckboy, which allegedly he was.
So, again, in the essence of our bedtimes, you are going to get Askcasters. You are going to get approximately a 25-minute NHL preview.
That's a lot.
That's pretty long.
So why don't we start with, let's start with you, TJ. Tell us through 10% of the season what you've noticed, highlights, lowlights, and things to look forward to.
All right. Well, I've noticed with the new gig, I'm actually like tempted to stay up and watch like the first period of tonight's Vancouver and New Jersey game. I'm tempted.
Okay, I'll be betting New Jersey.
Philadelphia has. I love the pickup of Tony DeAngelo.
Is that a wrestler?
Jesus Christ.
I
I think it is one.
I
no.
bet you I could find you a wrestler named Tony D'Angelo.
Get on it.
Get on it.
I'll do it right now.
Hold on. To qualify, does he have to be in the ECW, WWE,
Just a wrestler.
WCW?
I think specifically I can find one right now from WWE NXT.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Keep going.
Tony D'Angelo has been a critical piece of their back line. Not their back line. This is not fucking soccer. Their defensive pairings. He adds grit. He adds edge. He's been talking shit already. He has been fun to watch and scary to watch from a fan of the Devils who are in the same division. Columbus, I'm so glad you are sucking dick right now. It is beautiful.
Why don't you like Columbus?
Because they got Johnny Gaudreau. That's why.
Well, who cares?
I'm bitter, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. Oh, wow. He already found someone.
And Tony D'Angelo.
Injury update.
Superstar Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, he's a
Officially-
superstar.
Official profile featuring bio exclusive videos. Hell yeah. Click on it.
There you go. That's a
Dude.
great
Took
poll.
me 30 seconds.
That's a great poll.
30 seconds. It was more like 15
But,
seconds.
so, I'm pretty shocked that Columbus is last in that division. I suspected that they're going to be 7-3, not 3-7.
I didn't think they were going to be 7-3 because the Metro is fucking rough. But, fuck.
Just like your place on Friday night.
Oh, on Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday.
By the way, I also broke off part of my microwave over the weekend.
Wait,
The plate or the door?
It was a piece of plastic inside of the microwave.
I like how it's
What?
also. Like,
Well, he broke one off.
No,
yours
no.
was your door
The-
on your
the fridge.
refrigerator.
The fridge is
okay.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Mine. My
By
bad.
the way, Andy, I drank all your Natty Light that you left over at TJ's.
Actually, I had one left
I'll
that
bring
he
more.
had.
Okay, I drank
99% of it.
almost all your Natty Lights.
I'll bring one.
I appreciate Andy bringing the beer over here because it looks like I actually provide beer to you guys, and I really don't.
We know you don't. I knew that was. I bring my own beer. Bush Light, brought to you by Bush Light, brewed in the USA, St. Louis.
Oh,
Anyway,
right.
the Metropolitan Division.
Let's move on from them. I'm done with the Metro.
Hey, you know what? Can I say something about the NHL?
Mhm.
I went to Seattle, and I did not know they had a NHL team.
Either does
They're-
Seattle.
But no, get this. My cousin was like, fucking gave up going out and stuff and doing things to go watch them.
Yeah.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I hear they have a pretty fun atmosphere. Like, their arena's pretty fucking sick.
Is it?
mean,
I
they're-
didn't
they're
know
no-
they
they're
played,
no-
but
I would go check them out.
Yeah, it was cool.
They're no Las Vegas, but whatever.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you interrupted my thing for that.
Sorry.
Oh, and the other thing I did not know was that I didn't know NHL players couldn't wear number 99.
It's
Yeah, because of Wayne
it's-
Gretzky.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why in the fuck is Aaron Rodgers wearing number 12 then?
Because not.
Because no
it's not-
one
it hasn't been-
who wears number 12. Dan Fouts?
Tom Brady.
Dan Fouts.
Down Faust.
Wow.
Bobby Bonilla.
Shut up, Brent.
What was Chris Bosch's number?
5.
Well,
Cinco.
when they eventually retire league-wide number 12, that will not be a thing anymore. That's what they did with 99.
Whoa. Gretzky's retired already?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
thought
is Dan
I thought
Fouts.
she was dating fucking that guy from the
Oh,
golf thing.
Paulina Gretzky.
I know, yeah.
She's
Great.
69.
She's great.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
We want to talk about the Eastern Conference still. You want to talk about a surprise Buffalo?
Is it really a surprise though?
But can I say to this? They've how many times they started out hot and then just fizzled out in the next 2-3 months after. But they looks like they have a legit young core that's.
I think they have been building through the draft, and they have been putting it. I mean, not putting them. They've been building. Owen Powers is on the back now, playing defense, and he's fucking good.
Yeah.
I love watching him play.
Yeah, the Darlene also. Who's a
He's
Norris
another
contender.
Dalina.
If
Dalina Gretzky.
if Rasmussen Dalina Gretzky,
Rasmussen.
if he can stay consistent and skate hard on a every night fucking level,
I love it.
Skate
hard.
Skate better.
Yes.
Jump higher.
Focus and skate.
But yes, I agree. That's a good young core. That's a team to watch, and not just this year, the next coming year. But another team in that division, the Atlantic Division, Toronto is 7th.
yeah.
4-4-2 coming out of the gate. not looking very inspired in that fucking city, are they?
And on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah.
Stat here, going back to Buffalo. You know I'm always big on this point differential.
Yeah.
Buffalo, the 3rd best point differential in the entire CHL.
At plus 12.
Plus 12 for Buffalo.
Toronto's -3 to just mention that. Right. So,
Toronto. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be too terribly worried about Toronto yet at this point, based off of that point differential. 4 losses sucks, but
no,
I mean they're. I mean,
but
at the
they
end of the
look
day,
so uninspired right now.
it might be.
So it's just very. You got to think maybe it's finally time to trade some of those core pieces to get something out of them before it's too late.
Is Marner gone?
Were you trying to scratch your mouse pointer?
No, there was a smudge right there. Look, see, there's one right there.
I was like, holy shit, who's hiding right now? There's a little thing and he could go like that.
Askcasters, our YouTube video is really good right now.
Yeah, Askcasters.
Definitely not as high as TJ when he forgets what he's talking about every 20 seconds.
What day is it?
It's Thursday.
All right, good.
But,
Good. I went to the dentist today.
So,
Congratulations. How was it? Was there what the nurse was wearing something that you thought was
hoodie.
particularly enough to fucking text us about it?
It's K1. I didn't go to the dentist because that just doesn't happen.
You
2.
literally said you went to the hospital. Did you go to the hospital?
No, I went to the fucking the doctor to go get my TB test for work.
Your tuberculosis test?
Yeah,
It's Tom Brady.
and
test.
like
Did you get your skin test?
Yeah, I've always known the dangers of tuberculosis.
You've got tuberculosis, don't you?
No, maybe. So I've always known the dangers of tuberculosis.
what are the dangers of tuberculosis for those who don't know?
Well,
Death.
my doctor informed me today,
Death.
and it is death.
Oh my
So
God.
my doctor, I've had him my whole life.
Dr.
and,
Diddles?
Huh?
Dr. Diddles?
Dr.
Diddles?
Doolittle or Dr. Diddles.
Dr. Doolittle.
Doodiddles.
You got a twin box.
Dr. Doodiddles.
Doctor, don't even charge me.
I've had payment already.
The first one's free.
I think you can see my receipt. Okay. All right.
Wow.
I'd just like to.
What are we talking about, AHL?
Boston's goal differential plus 18.
Yeah.
Are they the team to beat?
No.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
It's the
goal
Avalanche.
differential.
It's the Avalanche.
Well, okay,
Boston is fucking legit.
Boston
They're
Boston
old
is
as
really good.
fuck. They're old as fuck.
Are they number one in their little conference?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They are actually one of the.
It's
Eastern
little because they
Conference.
only have fucking what? 8 teams?
Carlos, this is okay. So this is like when Celtic makes Champions League, and like I get really excited, and then you're like, they're gonna get destroyed.
Boston's record?
They're 8-1.
That's pretty fucking good if you ask me.
It's like being really good in the
City.
Scottish Premier League.
City of Champions, baby.
Fuck Boston.
They got the Troy and stuff.
Any concern for Tampa Bay yet?
There's you want to talk about starting to get old. I think it's starting to like finally catch up to some of that core as well. And they've lost some pieces like Palat's a big guy, person that they're missing in their forward.
Heyo.
I know, but he's also missing from the Devils lineup because he's injured.
Heyo.
But it might be just the changing of the tides of different teams, going in and out with. But at the same time, I think they've had similar starts to their seasons and still have come through late in the season and made runs for the cup. So.
And they have the 1A1 goalie in the league. They have Vassy still in the pipes.
You think he's still number one compared to Sorokin?
I'd say Shesterkin.
Oh, I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
With that last name, he should be like...
Sorokin's with...
should be slapping people on the streets
is
right
he
now.
with
Sorokin's with...
is he with the Islanders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. For people that don't know, who the fuck are the Islanders?
Don't worry about it.
What country are they?
They're on...
Dude.
They're on Long Island.
It's
Long Island.
New York.
Oh, fuck.
New York City, Long Island.
It's funny you bring that up. I was listening to the Devils game against the Islanders in Spanish. And the guy was explaining why the Islanders were named the Islanders. It was fucking awesome.
Because they're from an island?
That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said.
But in Spanish.
I can be a commentator.
How would you say that in Spanish? They're called the Islanders because they live on the island or something like that. No? What? You
That's
say
that.
No.
No.
No say. No say.
No habla.
Hey,
Fabuloso.
we need more lemon pledge.
No more leaving page. Superman don't live here.
I mean, no one can hear.
Guys, this is not racist. It's the Family Guy made.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm brown.
No tenemos dinero por pledge, pero tenemos dinero por fabuloso.
Okay, I'll say it to you. Se llaman los Islanders porque son de una isla. Sí.
And that was your World Cup review.
Now you know.
Okay, so the Islanders suck. Pittsburgh sucks.
Yeah.
How about Dallas? Are they any good?
Dallas
Dallas
look
is
right now. They're first in the division, in the Central Division.
Surprising.
Oh, very nice.
Hang tight. Before we go to the Western Conference,
yeah.
TJ, I guess it's time to take a victory lap. Tell us about your New Jersey Devils and how great they are. And
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck
Here,
fuck
go.
no.
Go ahead and jinx it.
No. No. Fuck you.
How
fuck
good are
you.
they, TJ?
You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
Are they
No,
good?
they suck dick. They are the worst fucking team in the NHL. I'll tell you. Let me tell you something right now.
Let me tell you something.
This is our 20th podcast, and I'm going on the record right now, Asscasters. The Dallas Cowboys, 6-2, suck ass. New Jersey Devils, 6-3, suck a lot of dick. Mickey Rourke dick.
whoa,
That was pretty aggressive.
that's not as bad as it is really sounding, to be honest with you.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they legit suck dick.
know they
Yeah,
suck.
they're on a moratorium from this podcast.
It's under a white gown, but it's there.
And they have pointy hats.
You might as well say they are good at this point.
No, fuck them.
What a door. Can we talk about Celtic? How are they doing?
Yeah.
They're doing great. How did Rangers do last week?
You know they're in the last place in Champions League, minus 20 with 0 goals, 0 wins.
And how many games?
4.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
4, yeah.
7 games. It's a round.
Oh God, that's not.
They haven't scored a single goal,
In
have
7
not
games?
won a single game, and they have taken minus 20 goals.
Damn.
It's great. Good stuff.
It's great.
So are you not going to talk good about the Devils? Because I will.
I just told you everything I believe about the New Jersey Devils, everything I believe about the Dallas
Brody
Cowboys.
Brodeur is fucking rolling over in his urine right now.
Brody Brodeur has 2 or 3 80-year-olds just all over him right now because he is a fuckboy.
What, is he dead or is he alive?
No, he's like 41 years old.
So he's almost dead.
Maybe a little older than that.
He's probably in his 50s.
Oh yeah, because he did play into his 40s.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's already 2022, man.
Welcome
Says
to
no,
2022.
it's November, but that's fine.
It's been a weird 3 years.
So you
Andy,
No,
how
the
good-
Devils suck.
Andy, how good are the Devils?
Devils are good. So I've done better betting them than I have on football lately. So what we used to do last season is we would just bet Jack Hughes shot props.
Yeah.
There's so many other people that are shooting for the Devils. It's awesome. There's this guy named Nico Heischer.
He's pretty good.
He
He's the
shoots the
captain.
puck. He shoots the puck.
Look, is he-
What about Jesper Bratt?
Jesper Bratt shoots the puck.
With that fucking name, you better be shooting the puck.
Dawson Mercer shoots the
He's
puck.
a Sex Panther.
And
Miles Wood.
let me get to
Got a
our
goal.
what not only a great hockey name, but a great shooter of the puck. Dougie Hamilton.
Yeah, that's a
Dougie, I've been
Dougie
doubling
boys.
up. I've been doing me a little bit of Jack Hughes, Dougie doubling up. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of threesome if you throw me in there. Just
Yeah,
fuck the shit out of me, boys.
Give me the puck, I'll shoot it.
Now,
Back at it again! Bucko!
Back at it again, Bucko. I'll fucking take your head off that puck.
Yeah, so I fucked this fat bitch and then wait to make
Fucking
McDonald's on the curb.
Now-
Fucking pussy.
Jack Hughes shot props continue to be just a hair higher than Dougie Hamilton's, so you can get a little bit of value shopping for Dougie Hamilton, but do not fret. Just go. Just do it.
Yeah, don't fret.
So,
You are way more excited about the Devils than I am.
I know the roster better than the fucking Vegas Knights at this point. Speaking of, good transition. Surprise team, 12% of the season in. The division... Oh, did I skip something? Did you-
you're good.
Yeah,
no,
you're
you're
fine.
good.
The division leading Jack Eichel running around, literally holding the puck for about 30 seconds, just going in a gigantic circle. And
God, you have been watching.
shoots
That was
the
a
puck,
that was a nice play.
shoots
in
and
overtime.
scores. You know, if he's a fucking locker room havoc cancer, that's the cancer I want, baby. Give me that one.
All right, mark this day,
Yeah,
November
yeah, cancer.
1st. So when
I
April
thought we were
5th
talking
rolls,
about colon cancer.
I won't get that until I'm 45, and then I have to poop in a box and ship it.
are you gonna
UPS.
do Cologuard?
Until you're Brody Brodeur's like
Yeah.
age. Yeah.
I'm gonna label the box, and it's gonna say Brody Brodeur Jr.
Wait, hold on. So if
Or
you,
Bono.
if you don't go get your poop and your colon checked, right,
Yeah.
or your prostate, whatever.
My prostate. What?
Whatever, you get your fucking shit done. Like, you know, you get your colonoscopy and your prostate checked.
You haven't gotten a colonoscopy yet?
Shut up! Don't tell me. Shut up.
I'm too young for that. But I am looking forward to it.
I'm too young to. All right.
I gotta mark on my calendar.
So, Carlos, how fucked
Skin mark
up?
on
I
your
mean, are you
calendar.
going to request extra? No.
Less lube.
I'm gonna request a bigger camera.
Well, Carlos, you're not gonna believe this, but
You've been thinking about this, haven't
we were able to find one of Andy's ex-wives just sent back a Sony CyberShot 7.0 megapixel.
Trouser stains, finally.
Wow. That was fantastic.
The footprint on this camera is 3 inches by 6 inches, and that's before you press the zoom out button.
I really hope that's an 8K.
Yeah, this is a.
Okay. It's gonna be broadcasted on ESPN Plus.
This is an 8K camera, Carlos, but how many inches is it?
Which K is it? It's KY.
Does it qualify as a chode?
Ooh, this one's gonna stretch a little bit.
Wow. Everybody else got any jokes? Wow.
Yes.
Fucking carrying the team here. Wow.
Called the shit poop.
No. Your Vegas nights. Your Vegas nights.
Do it. Make the transition.
Your Vegas
Make it
nights,
serious.
Your Vegas nights look really good. They have a plus 15 goal differential, but
They're 8-2.
they are 8-2. Anaheim sucks. I just want to make that known for everyone.
Talking about shit.
Anaheim, you
is 2-6.
suck. I think you guys beat the Devils, though. I don't know. I think that was one of the 3 losses. Ouch. Shawway, did you catch, or did we watch the Coyotes together?
No, yeah, it was
opening
us
night?
3.
No, I would say it's probably you guys.
You were watching it from top floor.
No, I'm talking
that
waving
game,
at us.
not that
Oh,
game.
my bad.
not the preseason game in Wichita.
No,
Where Schwartz was just out there bombing everything.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I don't remember. Was I over for that opening night? I think so. I think I was.
Bucci was on the call.
Yeah, and that's right. And then Columbus won it. No, was it Winnipeg won in overtime.
Oh!
I was too high by that
Yeah,
point.
I know. That's why I left. But yes, I remember watching that. Yeah.
That was a slower walk down the stairs than TJ.
I thought that was Old Top for a second.
Hey, my knees are doing great. Fuck you.
Now that you're finally off of them.
Damn CBD.
Yes. Thanks, 3 Chai. These knees are locked and loaded.
Wow.
But no, speaking of the Central Division, I mean, not all surprised with the start that Arizona's had. Honestly, I'm surprised that St. Louis has kind of took the bed the last few games.
I'm sorry, but with how everyone has kind of started off in that division, like even Dallas, because I don't believe in them.
Right.
And I don't believe in Chicago, and I don't believe in Winnipeg.
Right.
That's the
They do not
easiest.
Who do you believe in?
That's the easiest fucking division in hockey.
It looks like our division.
This division, this year, I would agree with that. And honestly, I'm not.
That's a tight fucking division.
It is tight, dude.
Tight.
Carlos, that's
Tight.
the NFL, man.
But,
That's the NHL.
But as an Avs fan, I'm not really worried about how they started. They're 500 right now, and they started 3-4 in one last year.
Oh, I'm not worried.
And won the cups.
They have Kale McCarr.
Still playing.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna just do things to him.
Oh, I'll let him do things to me. That's fine.
But
No, that's my thing.
Oh, sorry.
But do you understand? Kale McCarr is
Do you
way
understand?
sexier. I understand.
You know what's funny is that like he is like a point per game and he's not looked his best yet either. So
He's fucking what? 20?
He's been distracted.
No,
It's
he's
fine.
23. 20.
He's been distracted. He's a young Canadian.
Yeah, that's true.
Kinda hot. No, he's my.
He's probably thinking about fucking Justin Bieber and the girl that I showed you guys last weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Jordan Heidemann. He's probably thinking about her.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think about her.
Shocker! None of the Canadian women's national team reached out to us.
I know it's very disappointing.
I'll reach out to them. Don't worry.
But no,
Once they hear about my colonoscopy joke, they're gonna love me.
They won't.
I would agree with
Damn it,
your
I
statement
didn't
about the
want
Central
that.
this year. Not a very strong division outside of Colorado, really. The only other team that can make a push is probably Minnesota because, I mean, Kaprizov is just a sensational player for the Wild. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot of teams that get me excited out of that division outside of Colorado. So I think the tougher division out of the West is going to be the Pacific. I mean, you got Vegas, Edmonton, Calgary. Los Angeles has had a good start to the season.
Yeah.
Who's the goalie for Los Angeles?
Still Jonathan Quick.
Johnny Quick.
God,
And
I remember
Cal
watching him.
Peterson.
I remember
Notre
Jonathan
Dame.
Quick from the Olympics. That was
Yeah.
great. I remember drinking Fireball
Oh.
at 6 in the morning and watching that.
Those
That
were
was
good
great.
days.
It was like more than like 4 in the morning, really.
Yeah, those were good days.
I remember. I've never seen or heard of Sriracha vodka,
With Morgan Tasker, yes.
Yes.
I remember that. That was bad.
but we played P&A and I drank a lot of Sriracha vodka.
I'm pretty sure I spent like $300 on a pair of shoes that morning. Because they had the Olympics with the hockey thing, and then I just bought them, and then I never wore them.
And I never wore them.
What shoes did you buy?
I have no idea what
Those
it's
new
called.
those new shoes for horses.
Those are the ones
for horses.
the ones the bootleggers are using to run away from the cops.
Air sea biscuits.
Oh, boy.
The Air Pharaohs.
Oh God. That
The Air Pharaohs. King Tut was buried with them.
Dude, I bet he had cool shoes.
I guess.
King Tut. I bet he had cool shoes.
You bitchin' ass shoes. Fashionista.
I have been. I smell. Okay, so maybe we're done with the NHL. Shall we? Oh, hold on.
Let's talk
King
about,
Tut.
let's talk about Egyptian mummies.
I did have a
King
question.
Tut.
We do have time.
It's Tut time.
Shall we? Right now, your 3 favorite NHL players to watch.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna ask me.
I got 3.
Andy, you're next.
I thought you were gonna ask me my 3 favorite mummies.
No, that's for next episode.
3 favorite players to watch in the NHL right now. I'm gonna say, out of Montreal, I'm gonna say Cole Caulfield is one of my favorite players to play.
Ooh.
He's only 5'7", but the guy can fucking shoot the puck. You want to talk about over or under bets on shots? Look at Cole Caulfield.
Okay.
With the Montreal Canadiens. He's a guy I love to watch when I get a chance.
Markin.
That's right. I'm trying to think of another guy right away. I think, because he's had a hot start, I'm going to say Alex Tuck with the Buffalo Sabres has been a very good player to watch early on. He had a hat trick against the Calgary Flames not too long ago, and he's been a revelation for that team. And he's been one of those glue guys that helps rally a team. And I think that's what Vegas is missing is a guy like Alex Tuck, obviously. And
What was that?
And one more guy I'm gonna say is Trevor Zegras for the Anaheim Ducks. Yes, they suck ass right now, but he is a fun new player that has entered the league, and he's a personality off the ice too. But he's a fun young talent that's gonna be a superstar in the next couple of years.
And he's joined up with Troy Terry, Scary Terry.
I know. Jamie Drysdale is out for 4 to 6 months, I think, right now with an injury.
Wow.
So that's really hurt Anaheim's chances trying to get back into this division race. So
It's
those are my 3.
I like it.
Thank you.
Andrew Patrick.
Connor McDavid.
That's the one he knows.
He's pretty good.
Then it's going to be all Devils players.
Jack Hughes.
Yo.
No, go ahead. So you have what? You have 2 more, Jack?
I still like watching Stamkos.
Yeah?
I do.
Stamkos is fun. Stammer.
He's a
And
I don't know,
his,
he's
and his goal
interesting
song is
guy.
Hammer Time.
Yeah, and I like them. Those are my people.
So, Stammer, McJesus, and
Jack
Hughes? All right.
Come on now.
Yeah.
He is a legend in this podcast.
That is true.
All right, Carlos.
Do you have anybody?
Oh yeah, I got a couple guys.
Okay,
you
go
know.
ahead.
Nathan McKinnon, because that's the only guy I know.
There you go.
Kate McKinnon's brother.
Yes.
She's
I'm
more
gonna go
talented.
with. Is Ovechkin still playing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's making a run for Gretzky's goal record.
And he should get it.
Yeah.
He probably has a hot daughter too.
He has a son that's 3 years older.
He's
4.
probably hot still.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's yes.
And what's your number 3?
And I like the Schwartz guy. He was legit.
Oh yeah,
For the guy that
FAO
we saw
Schwartz, the retailer.
No, the guy that we saw here
That guy.
for the Coyotes,
Oh, yeah. I know he's talking about now. Yes.
Arizona. He plays for. Is it Arizona? or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schwartz.
Um,
Not Jaden. That's another guy.
That's who I wanted to say
Yeah.
too, though.
I'm trying to think of his first name. Nick Schmaltz.
Schmaltz.
Yeah,
That's what it
Schmaltz.
is. Yes.
Nick Schmaltz.
He's
Yeah.
great.
I mean, out of anybody on Arizona's team, I mean, there's not a lot to choose from.
Clayton Keller's good.
Yeah, but he's not a superstar right now.
No.
But
And of course, Brody. I'm taking Brody too.
of course,
Brody's great.
yeah. And then TJ, what about your 3?
I'm gonna go. Shawway, this is, I don't know. Like, I'm a defenseman / goalie at heart.
Let's clear that up. You were.
Yes, word. So Cale Makar is my favorite player to watch. He is he's the best player in the fucking league right now. I don't know. I feel like him and McJesus are cheating, but I'm just gonna allow myself to just pick one of them. So I'm gonna pick Makar.
Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid.
We call him McJesus.
He's McJesus. You gotta pick him.
So I'm gonna pick Makar. I'm not gonna pick Hughes because he's on my team, so I feel like that's cheating, but he would be. I like DeBrincat, and I also like watching the Kachuk brothers.
You just mentioned like 10 guys. You guys picked 3 of them.
All right, so Matthew Kachuk,
Okay.
Cale Makar,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna lie to you guys, and I'm gonna pick Igor Shesterkin.
Okay. All right. Only goalie. That's fair. So does that wrap up our NHL kind of conversation for this?
For
podcast?
now.
Yeah.
We can always hop back in next week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depending on how long we take for our World Cup talk.
Well, it depends on if we remember.
Bring the brackets.
And how many games the Devils
Were
have
these
lost
physical
consecutively.
brackets too? Like
They
you
were.
guys
I
printed
printed
them
them
off?
out.
Oh, okay.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. I even brought one for you, but Andy
Yeah.
fucked up his bracket, so he had to take yours.
That's fair.
Yeah, you,
So
you
there-
obviously didn't watch the YouTube video of our last podcast.
I didn't.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
you would have saw.
I don't think it's been edited by the interns yet.
No, it's probably not good.
Those fuckers are so lazy.
I get it.
I know.
It was fall break, and they
They're-
just fucking go away.
all they do
All
is
they do
just
is drink and talk.
and take 3 chai, and like that's all they do.
And fucking play GTA during the weekends, like Joel. Andy, we have a little time. Maybe not much time.
Not much.
How much do we have? How far are we?
It's 11:34. We're 1:30
11:34. It's
in.
fucking 7.
It's 11:34 on a Thursday.
We're 1:30 in.
Okay, good.
Andy, I want to ask you because we haven't brought this up in quite a while.
I don't think I'm in good shape on this one.
No, it's is a calm and easy topic to get into. You're okay.
Okay.
Have you watched any alien documentaries lately?
No.
How about
That was a
calling
really-
documentaries?
Yeah, what have you been watching? Like,
I started watching The Peripheral on Amazon Prime,
What is that about?
which was made by the Westworld creators. So if you want yourself a nice little mind fuck,
Has anybody ever actually fucking watched House of Dragon yet?
have not.
I'm not.
You need to. It's fucking great, and it's over now. So
I-
you can just run through all of them.
So
and
that's
it's
my
great.
next one because I went through all of the episodes available for Severance, which I'm recommending. Good mind fuck, and I'm recommending the 3 available episodes for The Peripheral mind fuck.
okay.
Good.
And Dahmer?
I've got through about 6 episodes. Of
How many
that.
are there?
I don't know.
And they're pretty fucking gross. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that Dahmer guy. I heard that parents.
What a guy.
One of the most popular costumes for Halloween this year for children was Dahmer. So I mean, if that tells you how disconnected we are.
There were several places that banned people from wearing that.
Who posted the fucking video of Justin Bieber singing a cute acoustic song, and I forgot what song it was, but he looked like fucking Dahmer. He looked like fucking Dahmer.
I did. I went down a YouTube bender, I think Friday.
And he sent that to us, but I did not watch it.
I watched about 18 different versions of Cold Water by Justin Bieber, and in one of them, when he was on Ellen, he had Bieber glasses.
You kind of always have to watch Justin Bieber when he's on Ellen, even though she's a bitch to people.
Yeah, so that was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Carlos?
What?
What have you been watching? House of Dragon?
Yeah, well, that House of Dragon. I started rewatching that 7 show. It's just hilarious.
That's a great
When
show.
I'm really
It's
baked,
fucking
it's
classic.
great.
Netflix still, yeah?
No, it's Peacock.
Oh.
It's a shame
it's
Danny
great, yeah.
Matheson's a rapist.
Yeah, and I finally, he is. That's why he's not on the.
Ranch
They're
anymore.
making they're doing
the 90s.
Yeah,
but
remake,
thank God his character's easy to write out. He's just in prison.
Yeah, or dead.
Yeah, that too.
Or rape somebody.
Or that.
Why, what was his name in the show again?
Steve.
Hyde.
Hyde, that's right. Where's Hyde at? Oh, he's in prison. He's a guy.
Yeah, or a girl.
Or you don't know.
You said rape twice. I like rape.
Yeah.
He took Dahmer's cell after he left.
Jesus fuck.
There was still a broomstick in there.
Well, don't rape people.
Sharon and I were talking about that the other day.
Broomsticks?
Yeah, we were specifically talking about Jeffrey Dahmer getting broomstick to death in prison, yeah.
I finally finished Yellowstone. Yeah, finally. It's been a while.
Was it worth it?
Fuck yeah. Beth is so hot.
Oh, yeah, I remember you texting us that night. I want Beth to be my mom, but also not, because I want to fuck her.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, that's cool. I was born in Alabama. It's fine.
Cousin loving.
Yeah, that's about it.
Ain't
And
no
then,
loving like your cousin.
What did I watch this week?
I need to rewatch that
I watched
show.
a lot of weird movies this weekend. It was a weird weekend. Yeah.
Hey, when are we going to do shrooms?
I am ready.
Let's do it this weekend.
You know what? This weekend works. Because Audrey's babysitting her nephew on Friday night.
I think we do FIFA and shrooms. Or I don't know.
Hey,
I thought we were
Kyler Murray needs to jump in here. The new Call of Duty came out.
I don't like Call of Duty.
Who cares?
We should
Fuck
do
'em.
FIFA because we can get lost in the world of FIFA.
Call of Duty has been relevant in years.
We should do.
It's making an NFL
What about your
quarterback
plan?
fail.
Did you
What do you
do it
mean?
already?
No, he's still... I put him outside
Fair.
because it
He's
was
still
so...
riping.
Yeah, so I figured out... I didn't
gone
figure out. I did a little research. I can propagate Pedro. So...
Propagate.
So if you don't know plants.
No.
So after we cut Pedro and turn him into delicious morsels of mescaline, we are going to take his other half, turn him upside down, and put him back in the pot, and then water him, and then new Pedros will grow.
Upside down.
That's how he grows, motherfucker. Yes. Then new Pedros will grow, and we will continue to get high from...
Little Pedritos will grow.
Yes.
Hell yeah, vote for Pedro.
Yeah, so we should get him a shirt. We should get him a shirt for his pot.
Well, he needs the
Before
sun.
you kill him?
Do you know how photosynthesis works? He needs the sun.
That's why he's outside.
Fartos.
Photosynthesis. Should we just get some final thoughts here?
Fuck, what shall we watching? You little fuckers.
What'd you watch in Hutch?
What I watch in Hutch? I just watch a lot of like sports.
The Shining,
because
yeah?
my girlfriend likes to read books, so I just watch.
Hey, my wife likes to read books, and I just watch cool shows.
See, but no, I'm not. I don't really watch a lot of shows anymore. I don't. I just watch sports or I jack off.
Porn.
Yeah. Johnny Sins.
Yeah.
It's my favorite character right now.
You should have been there for Halloween.
I should have. Well, I have to shave my
You know
head.
what?
You can wear a head.
Yeah, you could be Johnny Sins.
Yeah!
Andy, we discovered your secret identity.
Wait, what would be his? No, he has to be like the off-brand, like Johnny Benz.
He gets sick whenever there's a girl around.
I'd be, let's see, Juan Pescador.
Did I tell you?
Johnny Fishman?
So, I have
Juan Pecador.
I have a...
John the Sinner.
John
the
Pecador.
Sinning Fishman.
Oh, God. And that's how Jesus was born.
I have a confession to make.
What's that? Is it about Haiti?
So,
Bryce Harper again.
Tonight, yeah.
God.
I thought the World Cup was suspended because of rain.
World Cup.
Or the World Series. World Series.
Yeah, the whole thing, rain.
Fucking
What-
the
what-
one time Qatar gets rain.
Over. The Yankees are screwed.
What was your confession, TJ?
So, did I tell you guys I made
Confession time by TJ.
I made an OnlyFans account?
What?
I've never told you guys about
Breaking
this.
news. Breaking news.
What are you pushing your feet there?
Yes.
This is an
That's breaking news.
So, yeah, I over the summer I made an account, and his name is Federico Foot.
Federico Pies.
Federico Foot.
Federico Foot.
What are you posting?
Peter
I haven't
Pan.
posted anything.
Peter Pan.
I got high and fell asleep.
Federico Pies.
Yeah, so if you guys go on OnlyFans, you can go find Federico Foot.
That is amazing. I don't know if I can top that.
You know, you should make a feet finder account and just put your toes there.
Well, see, like I don't know if I should do it like, hey, I have lady feet.
I have a feeling
got
he's gonna
manly
get into
feet.
way more detail than we want.
Well, remember when I went to that fucking pedicure?
Yes,
Oh, no.
the pedicure.
Dude, if I have an excuse to go
Andy,
to
remember
another
we used to
pedicure.
catfish people for fun? That was great.
Remember when we were in Vegas and we tried to get all the dudes to come up to Andy's hotel room?
We changed Andy's profile to man.
I may have already met half of them.
And we paid.
Andy Zachary.
Yeah, he paid for Tinder Unlimited or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
All the Tinderillas
Mm-hmm.
showed up and they were man.
Oh, let's do this thing, man.
All right, well, I gotta get out of here, so we should do final
Final
takes here.
thoughts there, Carlos.
Yeah.
We'll let you start first, then you can run away.
All right, no, I'm cool. I'll stay, but
I gotta go, but I'll stay.
I can definitely start though.
Go ahead.
Hey, shout out to Colombia's U17 girls.
Ooh, yeah.
They took second place in the World Cup. Shout out to you.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Good for them.
Who'd they lose to?
Spain, and it was a close game. Spain won back-to-back World Cups. They're good.
I think I saw that.
But my Colombian girls did great. Good stuff.
It was on ESPN minus. Tough to find.
It was actually on Universo.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you uncultured swine.
Sorry. Well, I'm over here talking about Juan the Pescador.
Why'd you call him Juan?
Juan.
You confused Joao and Juan.
I'm getting my ex-wives
Juan
confused.
se va a ir al infierno.
That's a spicy fish. Okay, so my final thought is that the Brooklyn Nets are an entertaining dumpster fire. They have PR disasters already on their roster.
Yes.
Kyrie Irving.
Kylie.
Kylie, where are you? Hashtag Kylie.
Kylie Jenner, Kyrie Irving.
We already had Kevin Durant wanting to get off of this roster, saying it's either him, referring to Kyrie Irving, or me, Kevin Durant, and nobody wanted to take on the disaster that would have caused to their books to take on Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant is still with Kyrie Irving, with what had been known as a pretty shitty coach in Steve Nash, who has been fired as of today. So what does a team located in New York with a PR
Do you really
disaster...
blame Steve Nash for that? Do you really blame him?
No, but I'm just saying he's gone. And now what are they going to replace him
That was
with?
an uncountable team.
They're going to replace him with somebody that already has PR disaster written all over him. Probably a good coach. Udemy Udoka, I believe is his name, from Boston, who apparently fucked up so bad from a PR standpoint internally that they had to lock him out of the fucking building.
He's that Jamal Williams little clip meme that he shows up and the door's locked.
Yes.
What is going on?
The key card does not work today.
The president.
So we'll see. I don't know. He's a good coach, but what happens to Brooklyn moving forward? I don't know.
Wait, talking about who's a good coach? Steve Nash?
The
or
new guy
Udoka?
that they're bringing.
Udoka.
I don't know what this is going to
Well,
be.
he's a good coach. I mean, unless you have women on your staff.
Yeah, that's no kidding.
I don't understand that. It's whatever.
Well, it's because It's because he
Why
was
are they even bringing a coach?
He was an assistant with Brooklyn back like a few years ago.
I get that, but you have some serious fucking black smoke coming out of Boston right now.
Yeah. They got a new
The
pope.
Pope died?
God damn it, that's like our 5th Pope joke on the podcast.
He's a pedophile.
And our 1000th pedophile joke. We won a prize.
That was El Padre Pecador.
El Padre Pescador, the fishing father, fishing for kids.
Oh my god. That's great.
I got a whole freezer full of popsicles.
You sound surprisingly similar to him.
I did his voice.
The Pope's or the old man from Family Guy?
I could use both with the same guy.
Jose pescando. No, pescando por las crianzas.
All right.
So, okay, we got. This is not getting any
Did
better.
you take your sleeping pills yet?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised my eyelids are. Anybody have any toothpicks?
I got staples.
Ow.
From the desk.
The staples will take the place of your eyebrows.
This.
All right, TJ, sign us off here before we get to Sharon.
The Devils suck. The Cowboys suck. Notre Dame really sucks, but the Devils really suck, and the Cowboys really suck. That's all I got.
That was insightful.
That was good.
Nice
Closing
closing.
stuff.
Yes.
Fuck them. They're awful teams.
Okay.
I'm done.
Tybo.
I agree. The Cowboys suck because they're using Dak and not Cooper Rush, which they should be.
Wow.
Just kidding. I don't really give a fuck about the Cowboys. No, I am just speechless after my loss this week against Old Top, which every
You
year...
lost to Old Top?
Yes, because Devontae Adams got me 0.2 points on the day, and I lost by 2 points.
It was a fucking script. He wasn't gonna play.
I know.
Who's your backup?
No, it's not that he had some
Who's your backup?
targets.
Who's your backup?
Mari Cooper, go figure.
Oh, you
17
should
points.
have
Oh, he's a great quarterback.
Dude,
Yeah. I know.
you lost points for that, didn't you?
You mean Jacoby Brissett?
But he was on my bench, so it didn't matter.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, but no, I feel like every year I lose to Old Top in some sort of fashion like that. It just happens.
It's like Browns Bengals. Burrow's never beaten the Browns.
I know.
You know, if you're gonna lose to somebody,
And
let it be Old Top.
True.
You know,
Talk a lot of shit.
fair, and I don't mind losing to Old Top. It's like giving back to charity.
It is.
Yes.
But
I mean, we already pay, so.
He doesn't even need overtime now that he's beat Shawway all the time.
yeah, I'm gonna
stop
He
cheating
doesn't.
on his wife.
I've had this conversation with him. He doesn't need it. He just
stop
wants
cheating on
he
his
just wants to get the fuck out of the house.
I can't blame him for that.
And I was like, "Hey, Dad, do you want to get a golf membership with me?"
Yeah.
Well,
Do you want to hear more stories about mummy dogs in the kitchen with Sharon? Oh, time to go golf.
Speaking of which, I am actually hungry. So you know what? Let's just end on that note.
Alrighty, well, TJ, send us away.
Asscasters, before we go, we want to direct you to our Twitter page. We are at Asscasters. If you would like to visit our friends at 3Chai, our bit.ly to 3Chai is on there as well. Check our podcast out. Our RSS feed is on our Twitter page. We also have a YouTube page at Asscasters. We appreciate all of the love from Belgium, from San Jose, from Leewood, from Lone Jack, wherever the fuck that is. Someone's from Lone Jack. From Wichita, I guess. You guys are losers. No, thanks, guys. I'm out. We're out.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cut us off.